that little lick for your hoe.
All right, we are live.
How you doing?
We should be live.
We are
Right?
live.
Let's go to the watch page to make sure that we are live.
We always
Okay.
live. We're always live. This is a radio where everything is always live.
We're supposed to be live right now. Let's see.
Yo.
Saving Private Ryan.
Only 3 dudes in the
You
school.
guys can see us?
3 dudes.
Are we
in the
live?
school.
All right, guys. So we are live on the air. This is the first time that we are live. Okay. I need to turn this down because I'm hearing a little lag. Okay. We need somebody to work the cameras.
We got my boy Phil
Okay.
right there. Hey,
All right, Phil.
The plate.
So, we're here today because it's been a while since we've been on the air, and our main host is practicing for the show tonight. You guys remember the name of the show? What's the name of the show tonight? The Fantastics.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic.
Make sure you guys go support that show. All right, tonight I'm over here with the seniors. Okay. And we're just talking about an event that we planned last week. Last Friday we had a dance, that 70's, 80's, and 90's dance. It was an event that me and Mr. Matthews conceived mentally, and then we just put the responsibility on our seniors, okay? And our seniors helped organize. There was a lot of doubters when it came to this event, right?
A lot of haters. A lot of haters.
But then everybody had a great time.
But it was a great turnout, right?
It was a great success.
What do you guys think, man? So what was the
I think it was a
challenge?
great success. A lot of people came through. I think we made our we came up with
In other words, sensational.
I gotta say, it was a great success in my opinion. How much money we made, Mr.
how much money
Yeah, tell me.
we didn't
Made
meet
our
requirement, but
budget,
we
we
made
made
almost,
our-
we almost
Well,
made it.
when I wanted to do the event, I aimed for about 1,000,
We almost made it though.
but we got very close.
We
Hey,
was
If
live.
we would have had like almost 900, 800.
I think the money we're raising for everybody out there that doesn't know, last year we had our Summerfest concert outside. Okay.
No, that was what it
And
is.
so this year we're just trying to raise some funds so we can put towards that, so we can make it bigger and better for the entire school, so they can have a good time.
Just know
okay?
to look out for.
So that's the reason that we're doing these events. We're fundraising for that purpose.
Mr. Ryan, how many tickets we sold?
We had about 150 students that attended the show, the dance last week, and a lot of people were a little bit iffy about the music that we were going to use for this particular event. But the kids were dancing to the 70's music and 80's.
All of them
We
were.
gotta give a big shout out to Mr. Prasad.
DJ Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane, okay. We gotta give him a shout out.
DJ Sugar Shane.
Well, we had these guys here, CJ and these guys. They were here. They were there last week, right?
We was there. We was live.
We had it live. We had everybody
We
dancing.
had everybody on the floor,
Yeah, I'm coming up next.
moving.
DJ Dirty Dave. Shout
We had
out.
Dave over
Dirty
there.
Dave.
Don't forget, we had Dave in the cut.
So we're on YouTube. Next week we should have our phone ready, so you guys will be able to call in while we're live on the air, and get your questions answered. Okay, this is CP Radio. Okay, and we're just trying to take it to the next level. We just wanted to touch base with you guys, so we don't have a specific topic or any guests. We just wanted to talk to the people out there, so you guys can see us live for the first time. That's how we're going to be doing our show from now on, and we're going to be having Adam and Frankie as the host. And then we're going to have the other students fill in the other roles for that, right?
Mm-hmm. Most dead.
We got Phil up on the cameras back there.
Hey, somebody show my
Put the
boy.
camera on Phil.
All right, you can see him. He's coming out. Philip's going to the prom.
Hey,
We're not going to put your business out there, Philip.
we're not gonna reveal the lucky princess.
That's a secret
The
right
secret
there.
of my.
Shout out to Julie.
Hey.
All right, so guys, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, besides that we had a great success last week, I want to talk to you guys about college. You guys are seniors. We're almost at the end of January, right? Have you guys finished your applications?
I'm not going.
Nah, I haven't finished any applications yet, but
All right, so what's going
I
on?
applied to one school.
I applied to a couple of schools. I'm waiting on
Oh, okay, Mansour.
Harvard. No, I'm just kidding. William Patterson and Rutgers mostly.
Okay. How about you, David?
I applied to like 10 schools, and I already heard back from Montclair, William Patterson, and Ryder. So I'm chilling. I don't really care.
Oh, okay. Good. All right. How about you, Vanessa?
I applied to a lot of schools. I already got accepted to like 3. So,
Which ones?
HCCC, but you know you already get accepted to that. You already know you get accepted to that.
Great out here.
I did FDU, yeah, the one in Teaneck.
Oh, wait, I applied to that.
All right. You know, this is a very, like, for a lot of young people, you know, going to college, if you're the first generation in your family, first person to go to college, it's a little challenging, the process, because you probably never been through.
How was that like for you, Mr. Rap?
For me, it was tough because I didn't have anybody to talk to besides, you know, some of my teachers and counselors and stuff like that. I didn't really have anybody in my family that I could say, hey, man, what was the college experience like?
Did you know what you were going for?
I had no idea what I wanted to go to school for when I was there. And, you know, and you're going to have those students who don't know. It's good if you have an idea now because college is very expensive. So, you know, having an idea what you want to do right away, it's important. But if you're not sure, you know, sometimes for me, it was good for me to get out of this environment and go away somewhere and be surrounded, because you're not going to be surrounded by everybody who's trying to move into like a positive direction. You know, in high school, you're surrounded by students who are going to school, but out of everybody who you're in high school with, not everybody is going to necessarily be successful, right? So when you go to college, you know, you're surrounded by young people who are all there for a reason. Everybody wants to make something of themselves. So it's a very unique time in your life. That's one of the most important things I believe that I got out of college, the people that I was surrounded with, and I was able to kind of explore and develop into the person that I am today. And, you know, leaving where you are, leaving that nest, being at home under your parents' guidance, or even being in the same neighborhood and being somewhere else and seeing, you know, for me, seeing horses and stuff. When I went to Mawa, you know, when you go up there, it's like horses, seeing bears on campus. Growing up in Jersey City, you don't see that on the regular. So for me, it was like a new experience, so it kind of helped me out. So that was like the big thing, you know? So for you guys, it's exciting. I'm excited for all you guys. You just got to know what you want to do. Now, is college necessarily important for everybody? No. Some people are going to go into the military. Some people are going to go into a trade. You just got to want to do something. And if you're focused on that, utilize your time while you're young, and you guys will be okay.
So you're saying that without college, you can still be successful?
Of course. There's a lot of people who've been successful when not going to college. You know, remember, you're going to college because you are training for something. So depending on what that is, like we were having this discussion yesterday during the blackout, right? We were talking about you wanted to start a business, Mansour, right?
Man, I missed it.
My boy's going to have a loud spot.
So, you know, if you want to start a business, you can right now.
Pharmacy.
Okay. You can start right now reading books to work towards that goal. You know, I don't think that you necessarily need to wait for you to go to college. Now, for me, at your age, I was not mentally ready.
Sometimes I feel like without college, like people don't respect you. Like,
Okay.
I don't know, if I personally, if I hear from someone, oh, they didn't go to college, automatically goes in my mind, oh, he doesn't know anything. But like, that might not be the case, but I'm just saying, I feel like I'm not going to gain any respect without
I understand where you're coming from, but there's I met a lot of wise people in my life that didn't go to college, you know, that you come across. People who have wisdom, who have done different things. Now age is very difficult because, you know, for certain jobs, there's certain training requirements that are needed. So you have to go get an education. But an education can mean different things. You could be an apprentice at a company, or if you're working for the constructions union or whatever the case may be. There's different options for everybody. Is college the only option? I don't think so. But you can't just sit and you're behind at home and say it's going to happen. You got to make things happen. You know, there's a student that we had a few years ago who actually just bumped into him. The kid never went to college, but he has his own business right now. He does like meals. You know how people work out? So he does catering, and it's like all healthy meals for those people who are training. You know, I saw him by accident. I had like 10 years without seeing this guy. And I bumped into him, and he gave me his card. He's married, and he's successful. So it also is how you define success. What is what is success for you? But you have to move towards a positive direction. You can't just not do anything.
Yeah.
you know. But college is an option for me. I needed that option, and I do not regret going to college because it helped me be here, become who I am. That was my journey. You guys are all going to discover your journey eventually
Along the way.
You know, so you just got to have an idea of wanting to do something. My motivation was I didn't want to struggle the way that my parents were struggling, growing up. So I was like, I definitely got to do something because I'm not trying to struggle like that. So that was one of the things that motivated me to wanting to go to school and stuff like that, and just being out of it. Leaving Jersey City was huge for me.
Yeah, that's the main goal for me too. Like, I'm just trying to leave at this point.
Yeah, you guys are young, so you gotta, this is the time in your life where you could take risks and explore and learn as much as you can. Enjoy it because next thing you know, you're gonna be like me. You're gonna be 37. It goes by quick. You don't think so, but 20 years will pass like this. Okay, trust me, man. So just you got a lot of people here. You guys are lucky because you got a lot of teachers who have a lot of experience here and they can talk to you and give you a lot of guidance. So one of the things that I learned at a very young age was to listen to those who are older because they had something of value to offer. So I digress, but that was it. How about you, V? What is it that you want to do in the future?
I want to become a corrections officer.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, so I know. So like after high school, I'm gonna go take a test and then go through training. But they won't take me until I finish college.
I have two friends of mine who were correction officers. They're retired.
Yeah, they said I heard a lot of people saying it's hard because you have to go through a whole bunch of tests. But I'm willing to do it. So
that's what matters.
It's gonna happen. So
that's what matters. If you want to do it, it'll get done. And how about you, Mr. Ross?
At this point, I'm just in the air with it, honestly. I know I want to be a journalist type, write for Complex or something like that. But I also want to do something else. I'm not sure though. I know that's gonna be one of my goals though.
That's beautiful. That's a good goal to have. And we know what Mansour wants to do. Besides going to the prom, Mansour. Yeah. What are your goals?
Yo, anybody who wants to go to the prom with Mansour, you gotta go through me first. I'm his agent.
Hit my boy David for inquiries.
All right. So what is that you want to do? You told me you want to run your own business.
Yeah, I want to start up a business. I definitely want to do that. That's why I was a little asking you yesterday that is college important for that, or can I still do that? And you mentioned if you have money, you can.
It's really up to you. When you go there, you have to know. One of the things that I did when I got to college, I talked to all the seniors when I was a freshman. Because even when you guys are in high school, the freshmen and seniors don't really interact. They're scared of each other. But when I got to college, the first thing that I did was I spoke to guys who were seniors. I'm like, okay, who are the teachers that I need to take here for me to be successful? And they're going to tell you the blueprint because they've been there for a couple of years. So for you want to go to college, you want to do business, you need to write these things down and say, okay, what is it that I need to get out of this place? Because it's really, you have control of your education. You guys, your entire lives, since you were 4 years old, you've been going to school, your parents been taking you to school, and you've been learning what people are telling you is what you need to learn. You guys are lucky here that you were able to pick a vocation, you experience different courses and things like that, but most people don't get that opportunity. So now in college, you're in control. You become your own guidance counselor, and you're selecting the courses that you're going to take, what is it that you want to do. So sometimes you're not sure what you want to do. You may take one class in college that'll open up your mind and say, man, this is what I really want to do. I have a friend that I went to college with, and he had 4 majors before he graduated. He came in, he was like, oh, I'm going to pre-med. So he did all that stuff. He saw that he was terrible at science, so he had to switch to something else. Then he was doing psychology. Then that didn't work out, okay? And he ended up being graduating with political science. So he's like, I'm going to be a lawyer. And he never became a lawyer. He's a educator. He does special education. That's what he did, But you have other people. I had another friend of mine that I told you guys he was a political science major from the very beginning. He was played in the baseball team. He wasn't as good of a student as the other guy I'm telling you about, but he was like, oh, I'm going to be an attorney when I graduate. That's what he wanted to do. And I was looking at him like, this guy's not going to be a lawyer. And he's an attorney. After he graduated college, he went down to Houston, Texas, because the school was cheaper for him to go over there. And he got his law degree, came back, took his bar exam, and he's an attorney. This is what he does.
Freshman year, me and Phil were in programming, and before coming here, I thought that was like something interesting to me, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get into IT and stuff like that. But that definitely was not for me because that class was hard, and I didn't like it. So. Okay.
Well, it's challenging.
Yeah.
But programming there's nothing wrong with IT.
Yeah, but like I couldn't do it, so I was like, man, like.
How about you, David?
What do I want to do after high school?
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple ideas, but I definitely want to get some experience in business, and I want to major in media arts. So me and Dave kind of got this similar like idea right now. Like I do want to take journalism classes and try to go into that field to get into like probably to write for one of the topics for like XXL or Complex, Vice, stuff like that. And then also in the future have something on the side. That's why I want to minor in business.
So is Complex magazine like the biggest urban or gets hip hop magazine out?
No, there's Mass Appeal. There's there's a bunch.
Complex is really top notch right now. Like
Mass Appeal's Nas' magazine. That's the one he owns, right? Yeah, Nas owns that. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I know I've met this girl named Kim Osorio who was in charge of The Source for a long time.
Source.
Okay.
I still have magazines from The Source.
Huh?
Like I found some like the other day.
Oh, some Source magazine?
Yeah.
That was like the #1 magazine when I was growing up for like music and stuff like that, for hip hop music. But I was in a panel with her, like an educational panel. I got her information, so maybe that's somebody that we can bring in to talk to you guys about her experiences going into that field. Maybe it'll give you a little insight to doing that. How about you, young man?
Well, I got a couple things up there in the air, But I think I want to get into the entertainment business, more like not experience-wise, like parties and festivals, that type of thing.
Do you want to do event organizing?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's good. It's a lot of work, but you could definitely do that. That's awesome. That's how Diddy started. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know that. He used to do these parties all the time, like at colleges, college campuses. That's how he started. Then he got in trouble, but we're not going to get into that. He oversold an event. He sold more tickets than there were available at a college, and people showed up to see these artists, and a couple people got killed.
Wow.
Trying to so it was like a big lawsuit and stuff like that. It was crazy. And that was the last party he did. How about you, David Hatchett?
Me, I want to go to college and continue playing sports, continue playing football.
You want to what?
Continue playing football, continue playing sports, and if that doesn't work out, I want to major in multimedia, like commentator.
Sports commentator. You want to be Stephen A. Smith?
I would be better than Stephen A. Smith.
I thought you were going to be a gym teacher, bro.
I thought about it, and then I seen Mr. DeAndrea.
That's funny.
That guy be chilling, bro.
All right, man. So we got like 4 minutes left for the end of the day. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, checking us out. All right, we're going to be on in the next couple of weeks. We're going to come with some new radio show, some new cool things over here. So tune in. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, okay? All right? And thank you for supporting the music technology program here at County Prep High School. Talk to you guys soon. Fill up. We are out. Fill up.
CP Radio out.
CP Radio is out. Let's go. All right, so you can hit the stop button there.
Everything I do.